All right, shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise and glories to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Havagah HaKadosh, and double honors, elder apostles, elder bishops, the great minister, where there's truth, where there's truth from. And peace and salutation, Lord, for elect, whoever may be in the forms of the earth. On the brother Kwam Gabar, come back with another lesson to edify the body. Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, the house of David. And the Lord's willing to edify and video through the Spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Havagah HaKadosh. Say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. All blessings and glories to the Heavenly Father, Abba, now Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Havagah HaKadosh. And once again, double honors to elder apostles, elder bishops, and get millstone. And peace and salutations, Lord, for elect, for may be in the forms of the earth. I'm the brother Kwam Gabar, once again, coming back with another lesson to edify the body. Yahweh Shemel Yahweh Bashmel Shad, the house of David, Salakia. Just a lot of things going on in my mind and in the spirit. Oh man, the water, Yahweh Bashmel Shad, Bahashim, Havagah HaKadosh. Let me grab Ephesians really quick. Let me start right there. And the title of the lesson is Isaiah 34:16. None of these what? Oh man. All right, let's start there. No. Start right here. Ephesians 2 and verse 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. It says, this is Ephesians 2 and verse 7. That in the ages to come, what ages is talking about? A time, it's talking about a period of time, right? That in the ages to come, that he might show the exceeding riches of his grace, right, and his kindness towards us, through Yahweh Shem Mashiach, Yahweh Bashmel Shah, Yahweh, is getting ready to show his exceeding riches, his exceeding faith, grace, mercy unto the elect. Because none of these prophecies, shall want her mate. It's talking about the prophecies they're in a book. Isaiah 34:16. That's where I'm going to go there next. But this is the reason why I want to start here first, because this is not of us, man. As we getting closer to the end of this corporation, this queendom, this rulership. Esau's the end of the world, and Jacob's the beginning that followeth. We're at the end. We're about to live to see. We're living to see the fall of our enemies. Even if we die, right? Get beheaded, or some other. If we don't, if the Lord takes before He comes back, we still gonna reign with them. We're still gonna see the fall of our enemies, right? Revelation 15, right? A sea of glass mingled with fire. A sea of glass. We're going to be in the fathership, seeing America being on fire. That's getting ready. That's exactly what's getting ready to happen. That's what's happening. That's what's going to happen in the near future. We're in the future. It says, for by grace are you saved through faith, and not of yourselves. It is the gift. It is the gift. It is the gift of Yahweh, not of our works, least any man should boast. We see, that's the whole thing. Pride go before destruction, and haughty spirit before a fall. We're about to see everything, a lot of things happen in 2026. That's why the Apostle Tahar named 2026 apostasies, agents, and sellouts, traitors. Right, the ones that took the bag, If you ain't take the bag, if you're not, even if you didn't take the bag, you have to take something to not preach the true doctrine. And if you know anything in our community, Israelite community, right? The household of faith. This is a gift. This ain't of us, man. This ain't, I lost my train of thought just now. Lord, when it comes back, but this is not, we can't even come close to even think about us waking up one day, being born one day, and getting this truth. That's why Jeremiah 1 and 4 and 5 is extremely, let me go there, right? Let me go there, man. See? It says, this is Jeremiah 1 and 5. It says, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou came out of the womb, I sanctified thee and ordained thee to be a prophet. See, the Lord, he ordained us. He sanctified us. It means to be separate, holy from what? The profane. Right? What does profane mean? Outside the temple. Everyone is outside the household of faith. Right? It says, I sanctified thee and ordained thee to be a prophet unto the nations. It's like we didn't wake up one day, or our whole the day they were born, we were going, no. It's coming down here in California, man. Man. Let's go to it. Let's go to Isaiah 34 and 16. And I got some precepts lined up. Beautiful time to be alive. The water Yahweh Shemel Shai for the truth in earthen vessels. The water to the elder apostles, elder bishops, great millstone. The water Yahweh Bahashemel Shai, Bahashem Harakakadash. It says, this is Isaiah 34 and 16. It says, seek ye out of the book of Yahweh Bahashemel Shai and read. None of these shall fail. What is talking about? Talking about the prophecies. Let's go to Habakkuk 2 and verse 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me. And what should I answer when I am reproved? And Yahweh Shai said unto me, and Yahweh Shai answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Right? It says the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. It's not tarrying anymore. All these prophecies, everything is happening at the right particular time and moment. Because we've always been on the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai's time, but the Lord has turned his back to think these people have they're on, they created everything, they did everything by themselves. They're on their own time. They think that they got everything that they got by themselves, not knowing that everything that they have, from their breath to the day you wake up to the day you die, everything's from Yahweh Shemel Shai. How much money you got, how much money you ain't got. Where do you live, where you don't live. If you got a car, you ain't got a family. If you got a family, how many children? The Lord created it all. He knows that. You see? So let's go to Isaiah. Go back to Isaiah. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. You see? Isaiah 34 and 16 again. It's a beautiful time. The water Yahweh Shem Shai. And it reads, seek ye out of the book of Yahweh Shem Shai and read. None of these shall fail. These prophecies. The spirit of prophecy. Yep. You know? It says, none of these shall fail. None shall want her mate. No other book has prophecies of like the Holy Bible. None. They get everything from the scriptures. They get their thoughts, their writings. If you're a producer or a writer, you don't just write your own script. The Lord puts the thought, the memory of what you're going to write and how you're going to present it. But we understand Esau, when you go see a movie, he doesn't do it 100%. He gives you 75%. Then he has to throw in lies and bullshit. But in this day and age, you got to throw in some kind of LGBT community in the movie, and that's totally off, man. Totally wicked. That's why the Lord about to destroy this man and his counterparts and the ones that join hand with this man. You're both going to be on. You're both going to go unpunished. You see, it says, "For my mouth he had commanded it, and his spirit it had gathered them." Gather what? The prophecies. Everything's coming together. You see? Let's go to Isaiah 55. In verse 6 to 11. And it reads, seek ye Yahweh Shem Shai while he may be found. You see, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. It's talking about what? When the men of the Lord are on the street, when you're able to get this a word on the daily, you know, but pretty soon it's not going to happen. The Lord's going to pull us off the streets, going to pull us off the airwaves, and that's it. And then real destruction, real anguish is coming. Real evil is coming. But you've been warned already. You see? Amos 8 and 11 and 12. And it reads, behold, the days come, said Yahweh Shem Shai, that I will send a famine in the land. Right? A famine. A lack of resources. Right? It's not a lack of, yeah, there's a lack of resources, but there's a lack of to get into the product. So if you're outside the realm of getting it, you ain't gonna get it. Because guess what? There's gonna be all kind of detours trying to get to it. That's why, you know, they got this you know, the UBI coming out. You know, the AI is taking over. There's going to be a 1.1 million jobs missing. You know, this thing is getting ready. The Lord is not slack concerning His promise. You see? He says, behold, the days come, said Yahweh Shem Shai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst of water, but this is the point. But hearing the words of Yahweh Shem Shai, and they shall wander from sea to sea, even from the north, even from the east, even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Shem Shai, and shall not find it. Let's go to Isaiah 24 and 11. Right? Because this is also coming to pass, man. This is one of the biggest. This is one of the biggest parts of it. You know, because when we're not, man, we're not gonna be out here on the highways and byways forever, man. Man, the Lord's he's getting ready to jack this shit up, bro. He's fucking this whole thing up. You see? This is Isaiah 24:11. There is a crying for wine in the streets. The wine represents the wisdom and understanding of Yahweh Shem Shai. Right? There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. And what was your last hurrah? Last month, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, right? Halloween, you had Thanksgiving, you had Christmas, Xmas, but it wasn't what it was. It was all dark and it was all, the mirth is gone. So what was the point of it? But we understand the point of it. Because the Lord got you there, so he wants to destroy you. You see? He said there is crying for wine in the streets. All the joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. In the cities is left desolation. In the gates is smitten with destruction. This whole land. Pride go before destruction, and the haughty spirit before a fall. You see? You falling and you can't get up. You see? So let's go back to Isaiah 55. In verse 6 again. It says, Seek ye the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai while he may be found. Call you upon him while he is near. Thus, the Lord is near right now. Because we're still on the highways and byways, on the unicorn, the internet. But after we go fishing, we're getting ready to go hunting. You see? It said, let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Salakia, for he will abundantly pardon. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are my ways your ways, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So, you're fighting up a heavy terrain, which you're never gonna get to the top. You're never gonna get to the top unless the Lord calls you to the top, which in the ships. You see, we're gonna reach the top. You see, for as the rain cometh down, the rain is coming down right now, and the snow falleth from heaven. Right, it's snowing on the East Coast, Northeast Coast. All up and down. Beautiful time, and South is getting jacked up. It says, for as the rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and return not thither, but water the earth, and bring it forth a bud. We get ready to the bud. We get ready to, the true bud is what? Spring. Passover. That's Yahweh Shai. Right? He's the true bud. He's about to bud. He's about to come, man. It's a beautiful time. That it may give seed to the sower and the bread to the eater. So shall my word be go forth. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing where I sent it. Right? Let's get Romans 3:3. What if you didn't believe it? I don't believe. Nah. Whatever. Okay. Sure. But hey, the Lord already knew that. You see? He made you say that. He made you believe that. You see? He says, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh Shemel Shai without effect? Yahweh forbid, yea, let Yahweh be true, but every man a liar and woman and child, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Because everyone's about to be judged. We're getting judged right now. We're getting chastised right now, but we're not gonna be chastised. We're not gonna join your judgment when you're gonna get judged. Lord willing, the Lord saves us from the said perils. We gotta believe that. You see? And we do believe that, Lord willing, you know? Let me close out with 2nd Esdras, man. 15, 1 through 8. It says, this is 2nd Esdras 15 and 1. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, in which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. See, these are not our words, man. We have nothing to do with this. We didn't wake up this morning and say, oh, this is what we're going to say today in our lessons. No. It was already predestined. What the Lord's going to put, he put in our mouths, and what he put in your guys' mouth, what to say, and what to believe and what not to believe. You see? And cause them to be written in paper for their faithful and true. Isaiah 34 and 6. You shall not want her mate. You see? It says, fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. That's why Romans 3 and 3, I brought that out first, because it don't matter what you believe. You're going to die anyway because your unbelief. It says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith Yahweh Bashim Shai, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness has exceeding polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. It's over for this place. All we got to do is be still and know that he's about to destroy. He's about to man, we can't even put it into words. It doesn't even justify what the Lord's going, we doing it. Man, it's about to be fulfilled, brothers and sisters. Therefore saith Yahweh Shemel Shai, I will hold my tongue no more as touching the wickedness in which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And therefore said Yahweh Shemel Shai power, I will surely avenge them, the elect, and receive unto me all the So let me read it again. And therefore said Yahweh Shemel Shai, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. We're innocent, man, bro. The elect is innocent. Even the whole house is innocent, but not at this juncture, because 2/3 they got it. Their blood is not innocent because they didn't believe in the one that Yahweh sent, Yahweh Shai, because he's the one shed his blood for our sins. Dumbass. But hey, all praises, man, that we got it, man. No one we continue to have it until the end. The same shall be saved. You see? So with that, Lord's willing, edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai Bahashem, Harakah HaKadash. Before I end, I'm saying Brakathe Yahweh, Brakathe Yahweh Shai, Brakathe Yahweh, Brakathe Yahweh Shai, Brakathe Yahweh, Brakathe Yahweh Shai. All blessings and glories to Heavenly Father, Abba now Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Harakah HaKadash. And double honors to elder apostles, elder bishops, great millstone. Peace and mercy, love for like shalom, 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 shalom.